Hello Profiling and fellow classmates, for course of BFG40403 Geosynthetic Engineering Design, the project is to find design principle and application of geosynthetic. There are 3 members in our group, which is me, Muhammad SYAZWAN bin Ahmad SHUKRI, KHAIRUL ANUAR bin ISMAIL, and Nur IKHWAN bin ROHAIZAT. I would like to come out with a title, Influence of Single Layer Geotextile Reinforcement on Load Capacity of Murid Steel Box Structure based on laboratory full-scale tests. I will be in charge to start the presentation. The main purpose of our article is about to determine the behavior of the considered structure under the given load condition during 2 test stage, which is the research model was test with traditional backfill and involve the use of geosynthetic material halfway down the soil backfill layer of the structure.
Thank you to Muhammad SYAZWAN. Next, I will continue with the case study of the article. My name is KHAIRUL Anwar bin Ismail. For the case study, the purpose geosynthetic product is geotextile, which focus on reinforcement. The result of the structural test were compared under a standard static load, which without reinforcement and using one layer of geotextile placed in the upper layer of the backfill. The backfill layer over the structure was 0.6 meter thick, which is the minimum according to common standard. The parameter of geotextile is shown below. Tabulation or geotextile chosen is by taking into account the grain and strength properties of soil backfill. Geotextile application on this experiment is needed for separation between layers, which showing the necessary to remove only the upper part of the soil backfill. The case study shows that the application has improved the distribution load. The process of later refilling the flexible structure is of great importance for the safety of this structure. Thank you. Next, Muhammad IKHWAN.
Okay, thank you Anwar. My name is Nur IKHWAN bin ROHAIZAT. I can explain the about application and conclusion. Before I start, I want to present about function of geotextile. First, this is a figure. You can see with the payment without the geotextile, payment with geotextile. Okay, demonstrate the comparison of the payment with or the without the geotextile. The separation function of the geotextile can effectively prevent the pumping effect created by dynamic sum of the application area between the subgrade and stone base in the unpaved and paved road and airfield, between the subgrade and railroad, between landfill and stone base cost. Okay, and then function the geotextile, you can see the next slide. Okay, geotextile used in the reinforcement. Geotextile the place in interior of the soil as reinforcing material which the combine with the soil to form a reinforced composite soil. Compare with the unreinforced soil and the strength and deformation performance of the reinforced composite soil improve. Obviously, there are the 3 current mechanical properties of the geotextile used for the enforcement. First, textile modulus, textile strength, and last, surface friction. The reinforcement function of the geotextile is the most commonly used in the geotechnical engineering. You can see the figure. Okay, you can see geotextile reinforcement. Okay. Next, the application. First, without the application of geotextile, the fine soil in the lower layer need to enter the void of the aggregate, thus destroying its dryness capacity. Second, geotextile are placed in the interior of the soil as reinforcing material which combine with the soil to form a reinforced composite soil. The analysis of the result of the both test stage confirm that the application of the geotextile in the backfill layer reduce the displacement of the test corrugated steel structure by up to 30%. Okay, this is the last part. This is a conclusion. The interaction of the ground backfill with the corrugated steel structure is a very important factor affecting on the load bearing capacity and stability of the structure. Second, the quantity reduction of the third parameter according to the performance full-scale laboratory test is significant of the load bearing capacity of the rate flexible structure in engineering practice. It should be start the reinforcement layer from the geotextile material improve the distribution of the load. Okay, this is our reference. Okay.